Hey everybody, welcome to the Ace Travel Channel where we explore the world from our couch. Because let's be honest, airfare is just outrageous these days. Today we're jetting off to Jamaica, man. Get ready for some jerk chicken, reggae beats, and enough sunshine to make you actually look forward to summer. We're talking about the top 10 things you absolutely cannot miss when you visit this Caribbean paradise. And trust me, after watching this, you'll be ditching that timeshare in Branson and booking a one-way ticket to Montego Bay faster than you can say red stripe. So sit back, relax, and try not to spill your red stripe as we dive into the ultimate Jamaican adventure. Alright, let's kick things off with something truly unforgettable: horseback riding on the beach. But hold on, we're not just talking about a leisurely trot along the shore. We're talking about riding a horse straight into the crystal clear waters of the Caribbean Sea. That's right, you and your trusty steed living out your best mermaid cowboy dreams. Imagine the wind in your hair, the sun on your face, and the sound of waves lapping against your horse's hooves. It's enough to make even Guillermo want to trade in his tequila for a saddle. Now I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, I can barely ride a mechanical bull at the local bar, let alone a horse in the ocean. And to that I say, relax. These horses are practically professionals. They're used to the water, they love the attention, and they'll probably even pose for a selfie with you. Plus, the guides are super experienced and will make sure you feel comfortable and safe throughout the entire ride. They'll even teach you how to say, "Giddy up" in Jamaican, which I'm pretty sure is, "Yaman, let's go." So, whether you're a seasoned equestrian or a complete novice, horseback riding in the ocean is an experience you won't want to miss. Just try not to fall off and become shark bait. Speaking of sharks, let's move on to our next adventure, which involves a slightly different kind of watering hole. Okay folks, have you ever dreamed of having a drink at a bar so exclusive, so unique, that it's literally in the middle of the ocean? Well, stop dreaming and start packing your swim trunks, because Jamaica's Floyd's Pelican Bar is about to rock your world. Located on a sandbar, a short boat ride from the mainland, Floyd's is basically a rickety wooden shack on stilts, and it's about as charming as it gets. You can chill out on the deck, soak up the sun, and sip on ice-cold red stripe beers while enjoying panoramic views of the Caribbean Sea. Now, getting to Floyd's is an adventure in itself. You can hire a local fisherman to take you out on their boat, or you can even kayak or paddleboard if you're feeling adventurous. And trust me, the journey is half the fun. You'll cruise through mangroves, spot colorful fish, and maybe even encounter a friendly dolphin or two. Once you arrive at Floyd's, be prepared to embrace the laid-back island vibes. There's no dress code, no fancy cocktails, just good vibes, cold drinks, and the sound of the waves crashing around you. It's the kind of place where you can kick back, relax, and forget about all your worries. Well, except for maybe getting a little sunburned. Don't forget your sunscreen. Alright, so you think you're a daredevil? You think you're tough, like one of those guys who eats ghost peppers for breakfast? Well, Jamaica's got a little something for you. Rick's Cafe. This place is legendary, not just for the stunning sunset views, which by the way are breathtaking enough to make you forget your own name, but for the cliff diving. That's right, people actually jump off the cliffs here. And it's not just some little baby cliff either. We're talking about heights that would make even Tom Cruise think twice. But hey, if you're feeling brave, go for it. Just make sure someone's recording it. You know, for your insurance claim. Just kidding. Now if, like me, you value your internal organs staying where they are, you can always just watch other people risk their lives. And trust me, the people watching at Rick's Cafe is top-notch. You've got your seasoned pros who make it look like they were born to fly. Then you've got the first-timers, all nervous laughter and shaky legs. And of course, there's always that one guy, you know the type, who tries to do some crazy flip and ends up belly flopping into the water. The energy is electric, the atmosphere is buzzing, and the drinks are flowing. Whether you're taking the plunge or just enjoying the show, Rick's Cafe is an experience you won't forget. Just try not to imagine what would happen if you tripped on the way to the edge. Alright, let's be honest, all this adrenaline-pumping adventure can take a toll. You know, your heart starts beating faster than a hummingbird's wings, your palms get sweaty, you start questioning your life choices. So, for your next Jamaican adventure, I've got just the thing, a nice, relaxing pontoon boat tour down the Black River. Think of it like a massage for your soul. Just kick back, soak up the sun, and let the gentle rocking of the boat lull you into a state of pure bliss. No cliffs, no crowds, just you, the open water, and maybe a few crocodiles. Okay, so maybe not completely relaxing, but hey, who doesn't love a little danger in their life? Just kidding. These crocs are pretty chill, mostly just basking in the sun and judging your life choices. But seriously, the Black River is home to a ton of amazing wildlife. You've got your crocodiles, of course, but also tons of different bird species like herons, egrets, and even the occasional osprey. And if you're lucky, you might even spot a Jamaican boa constrictor hanging out in the trees. Don't worry, they're more scared of you than you are of them, probably. Your tour guide will be a wealth of information, pointing out all the coolest creatures and telling you all about the river's history and ecosystem. It's like a floating classroom, but way more fun than your high school biology class. So, grab a cold drink, sit back, relax, and let the Black River work its magic. Listen, I get it. You go to Jamaica, you gotta hit up the famous spots, the ones you see on all the postcards. And trust me, Jamaica does not disappoint. First up, we've got Dunn's River Falls. This ain't your grandma's waterfall, folks. This is a 600-foot cascade of pure, unadulterated awesomeness. You can climb it, you can swim in it, you can even get married under it. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but hey, to each their own, right? Next up, we've got the Rose Hall Greathouse. This place is like something out of a movie, a beautiful, historic plantation with a dark and spooky past. Legend has it that the place is haunted by the ghost of Annie Palmer, the White Witch of Rose Hall. They say she was a real piece of work, this Annie. Married 3 times, murdered all her husbands, you know, typical Tuesday stuff. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the Rose Hall Greathouse is definitely worth a visit. Just maybe don't wander off alone at night, you know, just in case. And hey, while you're in the mood for history, why not check out the Bob Marley Museum? Even if you're not a reggae fan, you can't deny the impact this man had on music and culture. Plus, you can finally learn what Stir It Up really means. So, there you have it, folks. The classics, the must-sees, the places you'll brag to your friends about when you get back home. Just don't forget to pack your camera, your swimsuit, and maybe a ghost detector just in case. Alright, so you're in Jamaica, the vibrant land of reggae, sunshine, and endless beaches. You're probably indulging in some mouth-watering jerk chicken, and hopefully not getting jerked around by those resort prices. But hey, you're here for an experience, right? A true Jamaican adventure. And what's more authentic than visiting the home of the legend himself, Bob Marley? That's right. We're talking about the Bob Marley Museum, a place that holds the spirit of reggae. It's not your typical museum, folks. This was his actual house where he lived, worked, and probably wrote some of those iconic tunes that changed the world. They've kept it pretty much how it was when he was around, so you can really feel the vibes, the energy, and the history. They've got all sorts of cool stuff inside, from personal items to rare memorabilia, gold records, guitars, and other musical treasures. There's even the bullet hole from that infamous assassination attempt. Thankfully, it wasn't his day to get up, stand up, and leave this mortal coil. Whether you're a die-hard reggae fan or just appreciate good music, the Bob Marley Museum is a must-see. It's a pilgrimage for music lovers. Just, try to resist the urge to light up inside, alright? Respect the space. They might not be as lenient as Bob was back in the day, but hey, it's all part of the experience. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, you've talked about beaches, bars, even bullet holes. Where's the relaxation in all of this? Well, my friend, Jamaica's got you covered. Let's talk about the Blue Hole Mineral Spring. This ain't your average swimming hole, people. It's filled with mineral-rich water said to have healing properties. So if you've been indulging in a little too much red stripe and jerk pork, this is the place to detoxify, or at least pretend to. Legend has it that the spring has magical powers. I don't know about all that, but I can tell you the water is incredibly clear and refreshing. Plus, there's a rope swing for those feeling adventurous. Just try not to land on anyone's Aunt Carol. So there you have it. 2 more things to check off your Jamaican bucket list. Remember folks, it's all about soaking up the culture, literally and figuratively. Okay, so you've done the touristy stuff. You've seen Dunn's River Falls, probably got talked into buying a dozen overpriced bracelets the usual. But now it's time to ditch the crowds and discover some of Jamaica's hidden gems, the kind of places only the locals know about. Don't worry, I got you. First up, we're heading to Frenchman's Cove. This secluded beach is like something out of a postcard: white sand, turquoise water, and lush greenery. It's the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle and just chill out. Now I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, secluded beaches are great and all, but what about the drinks? Don't worry, my friend. Frenchman's Cove has a bar and restaurant right on the beach, so you can sip on a pina colada while soaking up the sun. Just imagine the sound of waves gently crashing, the feel of the warm sand between your toes, and a refreshing drink in your hand. Just a heads up, there is a small entrance fee to access this slice of paradise. But hey, you get what you pay for, right? And trust me, the tranquility and beauty of Frenchman's Cove are worth every penny. It's a little piece of heaven on earth. A place where you can truly unwind and let all your worries melt away. So pack your beach bag, grab your sunscreen, and get ready to experience one of Jamaica's best-kept secrets. Alright, let's talk waterfalls, people. Jamaica is full of them. But if you're looking for something truly special, something off the beaten path, then you need to check out Reach Falls. Located in the John Crow Mountains, Reach Falls is a bit of a trek to get to, but trust me, it's worth the journey. Unlike the more popular Dunn's River Falls, where you'll be dodging selfie sticks and screaming children, Reach Falls offers a more serene and intimate experience. You can swim in the cool, refreshing water, hike through the rainforest, and even explore underwater caves. Just be sure to wear water shoes, the rocks can be a little slippery. And watch out for those pesky monkeys, they're notorious for snatching sunglasses. So there you have it, folks, 2 of Jamaica's best-kept secrets. Just promise me you won't tell anyone else about them, okay? We wouldn't want these hidden gems to become too popular. Alright, let's talk about Negril, baby. Forget your worries, forget your cares. Negril is where you go to let loose and embrace the laid-back Jamaican vibe. We're talking about 7 miles of pristine beach, crystal clear water. It's basically paradise with a reggae soundtrack. Now, Negril is known for 2 things: sunsets and nightlife. And let me tell you, they're both pretty spectacular. During the day, you can relax on the beach, work on your tan, maybe even try some water sports. But when the sun goes down, Negril really comes alive. We're talking about beach bars with live music, reggae clubs pumping out those infectious beats, and street vendors selling everything from jerk chicken to red stripe beer. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. Just a word of advice, pace yourself. The rum punch in Negril is legendary, but it can also sneak up on you. Trust me, you don't want to be that person passed out on the beach before the party even starts. So, we've talked about the stunning beaches, the mesmerizing waterfalls, and the vibrant nightlife of Jamaica. Now let's head inland to explore the majestic Blue Mountains. And don't let the name fool you, folks. These mountains are actually a vibrant green, covered in lush rainforest. The Blue Mountains are home to Jamaica's highest peak, Blue Mountain Peak, which stands at a dizzying 7,402 feet. Now, I'm not suggesting you climb it, unless you're into that sort of thing. But the views from the top are supposed to be breathtaking. Imagine standing there looking out over the island, with the world at your feet. But the real reason to visit the Blue Mountains is for the coffee, people. Blue Mountain coffee is world-renowned for its smooth, rich flavor. Seriously, it's like drinking liquid gold. You can take a tour of a coffee plantation, learn about the intricate coffee-making process from bean to cup, and of course sample some of the good stuff. Just a heads up, the roads in the Blue Mountains can be a little treacherous. So, I'd recommend hiring a driver or taking a guided tour. Trust me, you don't want to get lost in the Jamaican rainforest. It's not like those movies where you stumble upon a magical hidden city. Well, probably not. But who knows what adventures await you in this lush, green paradise. So pack your bags, bring your sense of adventure, and get ready to explore the not-so-blue Blue Mountains of Jamaica. Alright, we've spent all day soaking up the sun riding horses in the ocean like a bunch of salty cowboys, but now it's time to trade in the sunscreen for something a little stronger. Don't worry, I'm talking about Red Stripe, of course. When the sun sets in Jamaica, the real party begins. We're talking about a nightlife scene that's as vibrant and lively as the island itself. Think pulsating reggae beats dancing under the stars and enough rum punch to sink a pirate ship. And hey, if you're lucky, you might even catch a glimpse of a certain late-night talk show host cutting loose on the dance floor. No promises though. My moves are pretty legendary, they tend to cause a scene. So, slap on your dancing shoes, grab a red stripe, and prepare to experience the magic of Jamaican nightlife. Just remember, what happens in Jamaica stays in Jamaica. Unless you post it on Instagram, then everyone knows. Now, I'm not saying I'm an expert on Jamaican nightlife or anything, but let's just say I've been known to bust a move or two in my day. And trust me, Jamaica is the place to let loose and channel your inner party animal. From beach bars with live music to pulsating nightclubs, there's something for everyone. You can dance the night away to reggae legends, sip on tropical cocktails, and soak up the infectious energy of the island. And hey, if you see me on the dance floor, don't be afraid to come say hi. Just be prepared for a dance-off because I don't back down from a challenge, especially when rum punch is involved. So put on your best dancing shoes, grab your friends, and get ready for a night you won't forget. Just remember, pace yourself with the rum punch. You'll thank me in the morning. Well folks, there you have it. The top 10 things to do in Jamaica, according to yours truly. From horseback riding in the ocean to dancing the night away to reggae music, Jamaica has something for everyone. I've given you all my insider tips and tricks, so now it's your turn to book that trip and experience the magic of Jamaica for yourselves. Trust me, you won't regret it. And hey, if you do decide to visit any of the amazing places we talked about, be sure to let me know. Tag me in your photos on Instagram, send me a postcard, or just leave a comment below. I love hearing from my fellow travel enthusiasts. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, grab your passport, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure in paradise. And remember, what happens in Jamaica stays in Jamaica. Unless, of course, you tell your friends about it, then it's fair game. And hey, before we go, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little virtual tour of Jamaica. Making these videos is a lot of fun for me, especially when I get to talk about a place as awesome as Jamaica. If you liked what you saw, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more travel tips and guides. I'm always jetting off to some exotic location, and I love sharing my adventures with you all. And who knows, maybe one day we'll even cross paths on our travels. Wouldn't that be something? We could share a red stripe, swap travel stories, and maybe even film a collab. The possibilities are endless. So hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and get ready for more amazing travel content coming your way soon. See you in the next video. Well, that's all the time we have for today, folks. Thanks for joining me on this virtual vacation to Jamaica. I hope I've inspired you to book your own trip and experience the magic of this beautiful island. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing travel content. Until next time, keep exploring, keep adventuring, and keep living life to the fullest. See you in the next video.